Oh shit. Hello. Yes, I'm standing up. My back hurts. Don't ask questions. Okay, full disclosure. Everything I'm about to say is just my own personal opinion. Okay, this is just me spouting my philosophical shower thoughts and just wondering if anybody else out there understands what I'm saying. I'm not homophobic, I'm not sexist, I'm not racist, I'm not any of those things, and I get it. Relax. I see you about to start typing. If you have to say that you're not that, then you are that. Chill. Stop. I do. In this day and age, because what I'm about to say might trigger some people. Okay, you know what? Judge for yourself. Call me homophobic and whatever else in the comments. This is going to be fun, okay? Check this out. This all started with a video that I saw, or actually a couple videos that I saw talking about Destiny, okay? The streamer Destiny, not the game Destiny. The blue haired, his blue hair now, like he's like a debater or whatever, okay? To my knowledge, this is Destiny's situation. He is married to his wife, and they have an open relationship, and he himself, he identifies as bi. So I think he, does stuff with like threesomes with maybe another guy and stuff like that. He like does stuff with dudes. I mean, okay, it's important to know because for whatever reason, the manosphere and like the red pill side of YouTube just they just cannot fathom that a guy like that would be married to a woman who like gives a shit about him or like is attracted to him.
So that's kind of been my thing. Like if either you're like doing that or you're doing that, but you're basically saying you could suck a couple dicks or whatever and not be gay?
That's a very good question, and the answer is no.
He asked this question like it was like the world's greatest like philosophical problem to solve. He was like, can a guy suck a dick and not be gay? So it got me thinking. I'm like, dude, I feel like the answer to that question is pretty easy. It's a pretty simple answer, okay? But I'm just gonna walk you down, kind of like my mind moves like a mile a minute, okay? And like that's actually not that fast. That's like 60 miles per hour. But like my mind moves pretty quickly, yeah. And like when he asked that question in the back of my head, I knew my answer, and I'm not gonna give you my answer to the end. We'll see if we line up on this, okay? I feel like it's rooted in comedy, okay? Hear me out. Just hear me out, okay? So, just like the title suggests, the way I feel like we can answer this question is we gotta take a stop in these three different sections first, okay? We gotta take a stop at comedy, talk a little bit about comedy, talk a little bit about homophobia, and then talk about that age-old question: can a dude suck a dick and not be gay? Also, I just want to let you guys know, I'm not a comedy expert. I'm barely funny sometimes. I don't know. I didn't study comedy, but this is just like how I observe it, like in the world. Okay. So here's the thing. Absurdity. I found that like the root of like a lot of. Okay, my jacket might be a little annoying. I feel like the root of a lot of comedy comes down to absurdity. So here's like a joke that a comedian might tell. Yo man, I was on a date with this girl, and when the check came, I pulled out my wallet, my credit card was like, you ain't got it. And then like the audience would like laugh or whatever, if that was funny. The reason they would laugh is because like a credit card talking to you? That's crazy. That's absurd. Like, how does a credit card talking to you doesn't make any sense? It's crazy. I'll give another example. TikToks. I know you've all seen TikToks where there's that one sound effect though. Storm in the future. Add that sound effect. That one. They use that sound on TikTok to show that like if there's like a little kid that's annoying them, they just punch the kid, right? Or whatever. And it's like, wow, that's hilarious. Why? Because it's absurd. Who would actually punch a kid? Nobody would do that. Your credit card would not talk to you when you're at the date to tell you you don't have any money. It can't do that. It's impossible. So therefore, it's so crazy. It's funny. Follow me here, okay? You take that absurdity, and it's really easy to apply in a lot of different places, okay? For example, there's that dude from the Boondocks, right? Uncle Ruckus, right? Isn't that his name? I'm going to lose my black card for this. So I just want to make sure, because for whatever reason, when I get on camera and I start talking, I feel like everything I say is wrong. Or it's Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus. His character, he's this black dude, this old black man that's supremely racist, like way toppest tier of the racist scale. Like he's super racist. Why is that funny? Because he's black. It's absurd. So My friends and I, we participate in using absurdity to make jokes in our circle. Sometimes we'll be hanging out with each other and we'll throw out the N word with the hard R to each other, and we'll say the most vile, most disgusting, most crazy, fucking racist shit that we've ever said to each other. We will say that to each other in the Discord chat, in the text chat, or whatever, and it's hilarious. It's super funny because, again, it's so absurd. Not only are we all black, but we also know that none of us are racist at all, right? So it's like we feel safe, we feel comfortable with each other making these jokes because we know that nobody means them. And on top of that, we understand each other's character, right? So we know that, like, it's not only do we know that they don't mean it, it's also crazy to imagine a world where they did mean it, which translates to comedy. It's funny. Ha ha ha. Now, where else can we see this? How about this? We're all heterosexual. And to most heterosexual men, right? To most heterosexual men, just the idea of, damn, I'm getting mad Discord like messages. That's annoying. Stop. Most heterosexual males will see homosexual acts like as like if you're straight, just imagining doing something gay is so absurd to you. Not even on a homophobic level. Not like gay sex is an abomination. It's just like you yourself, you can't fathom doing anything like that because you yourself aren't gay. You're not attracted to men. So like that, if you were to do something gay, that'd be so absurd. And if it'd be so absurd, it'd be what? It'd be funny, right? Dudes like, pretending that they're gonna touch each other's dicks, and it's like, don't touch me, that's gay. Every single dude out there can relate. Every single dude out there can relate that in his friend group at one point or another they did some gay jokes, they pretended to do gay things or whatever, and it's all funny, it's all comedy, it's all fun and games. They're not homophobic. It's just another thing. It's like the absurdity is what's funny, not necessarily like the homosexuality part, but the fact that this group, right? The fact that this group is so large on like a huge scale. We're talking about heterosexual men. We're talking about like the fucking vast majority of men. Since it's so large and since absurdity is super easy to make jokes with, and one thing that the whole entire group or the majority of the group have in common is that they're heterosexual, then it's really easy to like normalize like gay jokes like that. It's like really easy to just like normalize that like on a large national internet, like a large scale, to normalize jokes like that. It's in movies, TV, friends, whatever, blah blah. And what happens is you start to hyperbolize the gay absurdity. Okay? Like you start to exaggerate that shit to the point where it become like the gay jokes themselves and our responses to the gay jokes themselves become absurd. So boom, here we are, homophobia.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no.
So bear with me here. Hyperbolized gay absurdity makes it easy to make fun of somebody for being gay. Or not necessarily being gay, but like insinuating that they're gay. Because again, most people or most males are going to be like heterosexual males, and implying that they do gay things is going to be absurd, gets you a laugh. So people kind of catch on to that, and it's like, it's easy to make fun of anybody, just call them gay. Kids make fun of everything, right? They do. Kids make fun of everything. Doesn't matter what your age is or anything like that. A kid will find a way to make fun of it. My name is Storm. That's my given name. And I was made fun of a lot. People would say that I was gay because I had a girl name because Storm from the X-Men, right? I had a buddy one time. His name was David. He's like, dude, never had to worry about having, anybody make fun of me. My name's David. My name is unjokeable. Okay, Gavid. Call them Gavid. Everybody around us starts cracking up. It's so funny. It's like, that's how easy it is to make fun of somebody, and it's like the lowest hanging fruit, right? If you want to get a laugh, boom, gay, you're gay, ha ha, ha ha. Okay? While I don't feel like it was essentially rooted in homophobia, it becomes homophobic real quick because nobody wants to be made fun of, right? Nobody wants to be laughed at. Nobody wants to be like the laughing stock of the group or whatever the case may be. So if somebody can call you gay really easily, well, you have to be able to defend against being called gay, which leads to us as straight men acting absurdly. The hyperbolized gay absurdity made heterosexual men behave in a very absurd way. What way is that, you ask? Okay, we don't want to be called gay. It's really easy to be called gay. What do? We don't stand in a gay way, like this. You know how comfortable this is? I put all my weight to my right leg, put my hand up on my hip. Dude, I can stand like this for hours. Why don't I? It's gay. So I stand like this, with both legs putting in maximal effort, no hand on the hip for comfort. It sucks. But guess what? What sucks worse is being called gay. So I don't stand like that. What else is gay? You know, certain words. Some dudes will avoid saying certain words because it makes them look gay. Dudes will eat a banana by breaking off piece of the banana and then eating the broken off piece of the banana because they don't want to be seen as gay. They'll do the same thing with hot dogs. Men will avoid wearing pink. It's absurd. It's crazy. The lengths that straight men will go to not appear gay. They don't want to wear tank tops that go too high up because that's gay. They don't want to wear skinny jeans. That's gay. They don't want to wear their hair a certain way. That's gay. They don't want to have a higher pitched voice. That's gay. Like all of these things. Like that's gay. That's gay. That's gay. That's gay. That's gay. Gay. You gay. You're gay. You're gay. Straight men over time have stopped. They've been behaving so like crazy. Why the fuck can't I wear a pink shirt? Because it's gay? When you really think about that, that's like the dumbest thing. And on top of that too, not like there's anything wrong with being gay, but doing a gay thing does not make you gay. Right? Doing a gay thing doesn't make you gay. If I put on a pink shirt, am I gay? No, I'm just a dude in a pink shirt. Not like there's anything wrong with being gay, just to let you, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Just want to drive that point home. You take away anything from this, nothing wrong with being gay, okay? That's like the fucking whole point, okay? Anyway, that shit's gay. If you're wearing a pink shirt, it's gay. Why is it gay? It's dumb. You think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Which leads me back to the age-old question, okay? Can you suck a dick and not be gay? I'm not going to give my answer yet. Just hear me out. I feel like if you're following me there, you're already at the destination. But just hear me out. I got a little bit more to go, okay? And then we're going to answer this question, okay? Together. When I think about that question, shut up! When I think about that question, what really comes to mind is a similar question. A lot of guys have experienced this question. This question has been around for ages. For how much money would you suck a dick? Wait, like for how much? How much money would it take for you to suck a dick? How much money? All right. And here's the thing. You always have that one guy who goes, "Man, ain't no amount of money will make me suck a dick." I could probably think of an amount that you might do a little. You know, you might do a little bit for. I know you do. I see one of you right now. No, me. Couldn't be me. How about this? Okay. You're chilling. You and your boys. No. Actually, scratch that. You and your family. It's you and your wife, and your daughter, and your unborn son. Your wife's pregnant. Okay. And you guys are just chilling, hanging out. You're walking down the street. Suddenly, boom. Guy pulls up. Right. He's like, "Suck my dick or I'll kill your family." And it's out. It's already out. It's just like hard. He's ready. "Suck my dick or I'll kill your family." What are you gonna do in that situation? Now, check this out. I can already see. There's two of y'all. Okay, one of y'all is hilarious. Okay, one of y'all is gonna be like, "Man, he gonna have to kill my family. I ain't sucking no dick. I ain't gay. He gonna have to kill my family." And that's hilarious. You know why it's so funny? Because it's so fucking absurd. Okay, that's why it's funny. It's absurd. You would let your pregnant wife and your daughter get shot in cold blood because you don't want to fucking suck a little dick. That's crazy talk. And then there's the other person, the one with the brain, right? That guy, he's like, "Yeah, dude, if I have to save my family for lunatic, if I know for sure that if I top this dude off, he's gonna let my family live, all I gotta do is give him a little sloppy, he's gonna let my family live, I'm gonna do it." Now that guy's got the brain, okay? If you're that guy, play along. If you're that guy, Yeah, I'll suck a little pee for my family, save my family. I'll do it. I'll put a little pee in my mouth. If you're that guy, and gay people, you're not allowed to answer this. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be homophobic. This is for straight people only, straight guys only. If you're that guy who said that you would suck a dick to save your family, are you gay? Does that make you gay? The guy's got a gun to your wife's head. He says, "Suck my dick or I'll blow her brains out." You drop down on your knees and you give that dude the time of his life. He's seen his ancestors while you're just going to town. He finishes up. He leaves you alone. Your family's safe, right? Does that mean that suddenly you're not attracted to your wife anymore? Does that mean that you're throwing away all your Playboy magazines and trading them in for Fireman Weekly? I'm not going to answer that for you. You figure that one out, okay? You figure that one out, champ. Because the age-old question is this. Can you suck a dick and not be gay? Okay? There's two answers to this. There's yes and there's no. Okay? If we're looking at no, if we can cancel no out as an answer, then it's simple math. We only have one answer left. That's yes. So let's try to cancel no out, okay? Let's see if the rule do something gay equals you being gay, if that's true across the board. Because if it is, well then we know our answer, right? But if it's not, well then we know our answer, right? When a guy is, or a girl, actually we could put both in here. If a guy or a girl, if a girl is using a plastic, you know what I'm saying, a fake dong, you know what I'm saying? If a girl is using one of those, does that make her, hold up, what's it called? What's it called when you're attracted to inanimate objects? What is that called? Objectophilia. Okay. If a woman is using a female pleasure device that is it's an inanimate object, does that mean that she's a objectophile? Does that make her an objectophile? Guys, if you're using the old flashlight, you know, but not the flash part, not the flash one, you know what I'm talking about. If you're using that, are you an objectophile? Right? Because we already established that, like, in order, like, if you do the act of a sexuality, then that makes you that part, right? That's the rule. In order for the answer to be no, can you suck a dick without being gay? No. Okay, that means the rule is the act is tied to the sexuality. So if you masturbate, are you asexual? If you use a dildo or a fleshlight, are you an objectophile? No. You know, I've been using these examples like in a dire situation, like your family's gonna die, or you know, you're masturbating with some inanimate object. But there are a lot of situations where somebody might do something gay, and the circumstances aren't that crazy. The stakes are not that high, right? These are people who potentially they don't fit the mold. Okay, like maybe it's a guy who isn't very he's not very manly. He doesn't feel very manly, right? Let's say that he doesn't like sports. He doesn't like like to fight. He avoids confrontation and stuff like that. Let's say he's actually more feminine. He's got like a higher voice. He's a little more agreeable. You know what I mean? He's more feminine. Let's say that. And this guy is kind of confused because he's like, well, you know, all my friends, they say that being a man is this and being masculine is that. And if I'm not those things, then I just have to be gay, right? That's the rule. I must be gay. And let's say this guy is so confused. He's so worried about his sexuality and discovering who he is and whatever. Let's say that he's like, you know what? Maybe I got to try something gay to know for sure. How do I know if I'm gay? Maybe the dude like watches some gay porn to just like check to see if he's gay or something like that. Maybe he actually does gay stuff. Maybe he has like a gay friend, or you know, I don't know. Maybe somebody like he meets up with somebody that will like do gay stuff with him to see if he enjoys it or something like that. Let's say he does that, right? And he realizes, oh, you know, actually this isn't for me. I don't like this. This isn't like work for me. You know, maybe he realizes that like, oh, I was just so caught up in like the societal definition of what it means to be straight and be a man that like I let it allow me to be confused into trying something gay. I found out I didn't like it. Now I know more about myself. I like women. Are you gonna tell that man that he has to be gay because he did some gay shit? Are you gonna tell him that he has to be gay? Stop bugging me. That was a moment. We were having a moment. Are you gonna tell me he has to be gay? No, dude. It doesn't make any sense. So, on a count of 3, we're gonna answer this question together, okay? Can Destiny suck a dick and not be gay? Yes. It's okay. It's okay. Let it out. I know you had all of these pent up, preconceived notions about what it means to be gay, but it's okay to be wrong. That's it. That's all I got. I shower thoughts, man. What can I tell you, man? Who knows? Maybe Destiny is gay. I don't know. but it's possible that he's not. That's the takeaway. So stay cool. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. My back stops hurting.